Okay. That's all looking good. Good. Alright. Perfect. Should be good. Hello. You're awake. Oh, it is such an honor to meet you. Welcome to my research facilities. I hope that your trip here wasn't too painful when my henchman picked you up. Oh, I'm sorry, they are a bit rough sometimes. I will reprimand them severely, don't you worry. Now, I'm sure that you have a lot of questions, and I assure you, all of those questions will be answered in due time. I do just want to make sure that you're feeling okay before we begin, alright? Please. I will answer all of your questions in due time. But first, I would really like to make sure that you are feeling okay. Alright? Okay, great. I'm going to start out by putting some sensors on you. It shouldn't hurt at all, but it will just help me monitor everything. Make sure that you are performing at your very best. Okay? Okay. All of your questions will be answered. I assure you. Everything will be just fine, okay? Alright, let's start out. I'm going to put on a pair of gloves, just to make sure that everything is sanitary, of course. There we are. And here's the other one. Alright, excellent. Now, let's begin, shall we? Just have these little sensors. I'm going to put two right here, sort of on your temple. And then I'm going to put two down here on either side of your neck, okay? And these will just help me make sure that everything is going as it should, alright? There we are. Just hold nice and still for me. Right there. Good. Alright. Another one. This one. There we are. Just going to put this one right over. There we are. Good. I've got another one here. This one is just going to go right on your neck, okay? There we go. Just like so. Okay. And then our last one will go just on the other side of your neck. Right there. How do those feel? Is that too tight or painful or anything? They should be quite lightweight, so it really shouldn't cause an issue. But do please let me know if there's any sort of discomfort, okay? Okay. No, please. I don't want you to worry. Everything is going to be fine. The reason that you can't move your arms and legs is because I gave you a sedative. Obviously, I can't have you hurting yourself, of course. So I wanted to make sure that you and I would not be interrupted. You are a very, very, very special person. Do you believe that? Oh, I hope that you begin to. You see, there is a very special genetic sequence that only exists in roughly 0.2% of the human population. And this particular genetic sequence opens up a world of possibilities to those who are willing to ask the questions. This genetic sequence can allow someone to access a higher state of being, can grant them powers or enhanced reflexes, enhanced abilities that most humans cannot attain on their own. And you, my friend, you have this particular genetic sequence. Yes, it is truly an honor to have you here. You know, it took so many years of research to develop a serum that would help to unlock the hidden abilities of these people with this genetic sequence. And then several years after that, trying to find a worthy candidate to volunteer. Well, volunteer. All right. I understand that the circumstances that brought you here may be a little uncomfortable, but believe me, once you have tasted of this serum, you will see how it affects you, and you will be thankful that you are here. You are going to be absolutely amazing. See, usually I test out my serums and my theories on myself, but unfortunately I am not one of the lucky 0.2% like you are. That's why I needed you. That's why I've been watching you for so long, mapping out your schedule, seeing where you are at different times of the day, getting to know you and the people in your life a little bit, so that I could make sure that you were the perfect candidate. And you are. We're going to do incredible things together. No. I told you I would explain. That was me explaining. No more time for questions. We have quite a lot to get through, okay? Now, first of all, I just need to check the readings on these sensors that I put in. Alright, just hold nice and still for me. I just need to make sure that this is working correctly. Okay. Yes, that's reading out. Good. Yes, all of those seem to be doing what they are supposed to do. Wonderful, yes. Alright, just record these numbers. Just a moment. To make sure that we have a baseline of your cognitive activity and your cardiovascular activity and your nervous system reading. Alright, good. Just have to make sure that we do our due diligence. Make sure that we have as much data as possible. See, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get another test subject like you. So I really have to do this right. You understand? Exactly. So, just want to make sure. Okay. Good. Everything looks normal so far. You do have a bit of an elevated heart rate. Are you sick by chance? I'm honestly not sure what the serum would do to you if you were sick. You're not sick, are you? Okay, good. It's all right. everything is going to be okay. Better than okay. You are about to be given a wonderful gift. And I will have the gift of witnessing it. Everything is going to be amazing. Alright, I'll set this aside for now. I do just want to run a few very simple tests, alright? Just to make sure that everything is okay. So I would like to start out just examining your eyes a little bit, making sure that your ocular nerves and your ocular motor nerves and all of those kinds of things are working correctly, okay? Okay, I'm just going to bring the light in. Don't look at it yet. I just want to see how you respond. You can just look at the bridge of my nose here through the mask. Just keep an eye on there. I just want to see what this light does as I bring it into your vision. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, good. Looks like it's... I'm definitely noticing the pupillary response. That's excellent, that's excellent. Now, I would like you to look at the light when I turn it on and follow it with your eyes as best you can. We'll start out a little bit slow. I'll get a little bit faster, and I do want to see how your eyes track, because that might be something that my serum enhances, right? So just follow the light with your eyes, just as best as you can, okay? I'm going to start going just a bit faster. Not too fast, I still want it to be possible for you to track. Alright, now a bit faster still. Just do the best that you can. Okay. Right, okay. Yes. No, it's alright, it's alright. That was quite fast for human reflexes, but pretty soon it will not be too fast for you. Well, maybe. To be fair, no one really knows exactly what will happen once this genetic sequence is activated. It will enhance your natural human state in some way. But I don't exactly know how yet. My hypothesis is that it will be different for each person. There is a wide realm of possibilities. And you and I will get to discover that together. I've started my search for another person in the 0.2%, but unfortunately thus far, I have come up empty. It's a bit difficult when you have to try to obtain different people's genetic sequences. You only have access to that information from a certain number of people. And if you're not technically a medical professional, then sometimes it's difficult to get any of that information at all. Oh, no. I don't you worry. When I said not a medical professional, I just meant not technically licensed. But what does a license mean? I mean, really, does not having a license mean that I just suddenly don't know anything that I studied before? Absolutely not. I still have the knowledge, even if some of those pesky rules might have gotten in the way. I still have the knowledge and the critical thinking and the know-how to create the perfect serum for a special human like you. Don't you worry. Here, let's do just some very simple checks, okay? I'm just going to listen to your heart, alright? I'm just going to place this right here and you just don't worry about breathing at a certain pace. Just breathe normally. I just want to make sure that that heart sounds okay. Okay. Still a bit elevated. You know, it can be quite a shock hearing that you are such a special person. But don't you worry, everything is going to be fine, alright? I'm going to just come around behind you and just listen to your lungs, okay? Could you take a deep breath in for me? And out. One more time, deep breath in. And out. Excellent, excellent. And now over on this side, same thing, alright? Alright. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Good, good, good. And now just breathe normally for me. Excellent, excellent. Well, that sounds to be in just perfectly acceptable limits here. Let me get my notes over here. You have to make sure that we have a good base so that we understand what changes when we do administer the serum. Alright. Well, I think you are well within normal limits for human activity. Hopefully, we will see some interesting changes once I mix up the serum. Alright, let's put this away for now. Let's see. Alright. I think it's time now. I'm going to start mixing up the serum, okay? It has a few different ingredients that react very powerfully together. So I can't necessarily prepare it ahead of time, otherwise the reaction will not hold. So we will start out. Don't you worry. I have tested this lots of times. Well, I've run simulations lots of times. Lots and lots of times, and they calculate every possibility. You only die in about 2% of the cases, which is excellent odds for any sort of scientific experimentation, alright? Don't you worry. Everything is going to be just fine. Let's see, we'll start out. Yeah. There. There we are. Just going to let that breathe for a second. Perfect. Now, bit of this powder. That should do it. A nice good spoonful of that. Excellent. What if you don't want this? would you not want to be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be? If you don't want it, it's just because you don't understand yet. Don't you worry, darling. Everything is going to be okay. Alright. This one now. Perfect reaction. Excellent, excellent. Good, good, good. Don't worry about the color, darling. It may not look appetizing right now, but once you taste it, and once you see the effect, I guarantee it will be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. I'm gonna let that sit for just a moment. Need to go grab something over here. Alright. Next, just a little bit of this one. Have to be very careful not to add too much of this one. See how that changes everything. Everything. This serum is going to change everything. It's going to change the world, darling. Perfect. Alright, and now this one. Excellent. Now, one more powder that we need, just to make sure. And then it should be almost perfect. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Just the tiniest bit. This one. Be very careful with the measurements of this one. There. Any more than that, and the entire thing would be ruined. But this much. One drop at a time. Got to make sure it's not too much. Perfect. Now. All right. All right. Now, we have to let this breathe. Let everything mix together. Get to know each other for just a little while. So while we wait, why don't we do just a few more tests, alright? Just some very simple tests. Things that might test your senses. So we have a base for after we administer the serum, alright? Alright. Now I'm going to use this little tuning fork with this little rubber mallet. Makes a little sound when I hit it. Just like that, alright? Now, I'm going to strike this and I want you to tell me once you can no longer hear the sound. Alright? So you'll hear the tone and it will get quieter and quieter. And once you think it is completely gone, you tell me, alright? Okay. Okay. You do have rather good hearing for a human. Maybe soon it will be even better. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing but test one ear at a time. So we'll start with this ear over here, alright? Let me know when you can no longer hear it. Okay, interesting. Now over here on the other side, okay? Tell me when you can't hear it anymore. Okay, interesting. That is quite good hearing for a human, yes. Yes. Okay. You must be used to listening to very soft sounds. That makes sense. Alrighty. Just make a note of that. Alright, now I would like to test your vision out just a little bit more, okay? So I'm going to just test your peripheral vision a little bit. So I'm going to start this light near the center of your vision, and we're going to move it out to the side. You tell me when you can no longer see the light, okay? Okay. Interesting. Now I want you to look straight ahead. I did my mask here. But tell me how many fingers you see when I hold them up, okay? Alright. Okay. Yes, your vision seems to be perfectly acceptable for that of a human. But that's all about to change, isn't it? Maybe. We'll see. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Alright. Speaking of, I do believe that this has had its time and that we are ready to administer the serum. Are you excited? Oh, well, you will be as soon as you taste it, you will be. Alright, now, just a little bit. See, that's all. It's not a scary amount at all. Just a very little bit. Why don't you open your mouth for me, darling? Now, I suppose I could force you. I could, restrain you more and force this down your throat. But that would be rather unpleasant for both of us, don't you think? I would very much prefer if you just cooperated, and then we could embark on this journey together. Alright? Okay. Grudging acceptance I will take. Alright. Open your mouth, please. Alright. Every last drop. Perfect. Now, swallow that down, darling, and we will see what happens next. It might take a little while for it to really kick in, but once it does, I think we will both know. I can't wait to see what happens to you. Simply can't wait to see. Interesting. Definitely a difference that you could see in the eyes. How are you feeling? Can you describe to me what you are experiencing? I'm terribly curious, Better take some notes. You just sit there. You're doing just fine. Everything is going to be just fine. It's all going exactly according to plan. Now, could you describe to me any sort of sensations that you are feeling? Perhaps tingling, perhaps a slight sensation of heating up, burning anywhere. Perhaps your vision doing strange things. What exactly are you experiencing? Really? Now that is truly fascinating. Interesting reaction in the pupils. Interesting. Fascinating. I certainly could not have predicted this. I can't wait to test whatever your new abilities are, Tata. I can't wait to see what happens to you after this. Interesting. Fascinating. Could you look over here, dearest? Look at my fingers over here. Now look over here for me. Look at my fingers. Don't look at the light. Just look at my fingers. And now look up here, darling. Look up at my fingers. Don't look at the light. And now look down here, darling. Look down at my fingers. Fascinated. Truly fascinated. What a bit of light got into it. Now, can you tell me, does this light seem brighter? Or does this light seem brighter? Really? Interesting. Are you sure? Alright. No, that's okay. Fascinating. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. If you don't mind, darling, I'm going to listen to your heart once more, okay? Just to make sure. Alright. Just breathe normally for me, dear. Okay. Interesting. To make sure that those sensors are still reading out correctly. Fascinating. You see, it seems that the serum is increasing your cell count of a few different types of cells in the body. Fascinating. None of them seem to be all that correlated. And it's very interesting, isn't it? You're getting a bit woozy, darling. Interesting. Okay. Alright, could you try to follow this light, please? Just follow the light as I move it around. Just follow the light to the best that you can. Keep your eyes on that light. Hello, can you still hear me? Hello?